So guys, it seems that Monique finally said something for the first time since the Shannon Sharpe allegations at a comedy show. And listen to what she said about him. Because if you don't know, there's a clip from Shannon Sharpe's podcast that he did with Monique where she told him to get with someone close to his age.
Oh, they talk to us. How this dating thing? Because it's Mo is different now than when you and I.
It's different, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
But you tried to say what you tried to say. Mo,
I'm looking right at you.
I know you looking at your.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me live my life.
Let me tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. Damn. When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, I need you want some money.
And guys, keep in mind, this is all happening to Shannon Sharpe because he decided to deal with an OnlyFans girl.
White side, back side, sunny side, Lakers in 5.
So guys, Shannon Sharpe is being sued by a woman identified as Jane Doe, who alleges that he R-worded her multiple times between 2024 and 2025 during what she describes as a years-long abusive relationship.
What?
She is seeking $50 million in damages and is being represented by attorney Tony Busby. And of course, Shannon Sharpe had to respond to this because, let's be real, most people already are thinking that this isn't real at all. Like, because you're telling me he just so happened about to sign a big contract and now he's about to get sued for doing bad things to a woman? Come on now.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
So let's look what he put out. So, statement by Lainey J. Davis, counsel to Shannon Sharpe. I want you to put a doll collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me. Gabrielle Zuniga in a text message to Shannon Sharpe, October 7, 2023. I know you missed this big, juicy, $25K for each cheek. Bruh, $25K for each cheek is crazy, Shannon. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, damn, bro. No wonder you ain't healthy. I'm talking about your legs. I'm just saying, man.
Gabrielle Zuniga in a text message to Shannon Sharpe, 1/1/25, 9:50 p.m. This lawsuit filed by Gabrielle Zuniga and orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Busby, is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars. It is filled with lies, distortions, and misrepresentation, and it will not succeed. In her effort to extract a large financial settlement, Ms. Zuniga presented Mr. Sharpe with a secret recorded video of a consensual sexual encounter. We believe the video has been heavily edited and taken entirely out of context, crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual. Ms. Zuniga has refused to provide a copy of the full, unedited version of the recording to Mr. Sharpe's legal team. I wonder why. Why would you do that? It's almost like you're trying to hide something so you can get something big. That's interesting. To set the record straight, we are releasing several of Ms. Zuniga's own explicit text messages to Mr. Sharpe that clearly indicate the nature of their relationship was consensual and sexual in nature, and in many cases, initiated by her with specific and graphic requests. Contrary to the allegations she makes in her lawsuit, consensual sex continued until January 2nd, 2025, the day after she asked for $25,000 per cheek, as quoted above from her text message to Mr. Sharpe. There are other examples of texts from Ms. Zuniga. For example, only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want to me. Text from Gabrielle Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe, November 23rd, 2023. I want to put my tongue in his butt and then marry you.
Say what?
That's crazy, Shannon. That's crazy right there. Bros are freak. That's crazy. Text from Gabriella Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe, January 12th, 2024. That's my daddy F. I want you to put a big black baby in me is diabolical, boy. What?
Lord Jesus.
That's when you should have cut ties right there. Text from Gabriella Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe, August 6, 2024. You better grave it cause you're gonna be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. Dang, she said it twice.
This is a sick Negro.
What the, bro? She was trying to extort you
Immediately.
Why do you think she kept saying that? The moment you got her pregnant, you would have been hit with child support immediately. Text from Gabrielle Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe, August 11, 2024. These messages are just a sampling of a broader pattern of graphic sexual communication initiated by Ms. Zuniga. The evidence paints a clear picture. This was a consensual adult relationship that included role-playing, sexual language, and fantasy scenarios explicitly requested by Ms. Zuniga. The edited tape that Ms. Zuniga secretly taped and showed to Mr. Sharpe during her blackmail attempt tries to falsely portray as a result of this editing and out of context from prior text messages that the sexual activity was not consensual. But Mrs. Sharpe now believes her secret taping was all part of her plan set up as part of a blackmail scheme.
Well, duh.
As distorted by her edited tape, a copy of which she refused to make available to Mr. Sharpe or his counsel. Y'all tell me y'all thoughts about this. Of course, there's been memes and stuff that's already and jokes already been made about this. But one thing about this, it does stuff for the real victims out there of this. Because I don't know why women think it's okay to just sit there and lie about it, but want men to take it serious when bad things like this happen, but then want to sit there and lie about it. But hey, but y'all tell me y'all thoughts about this. Who thinks in the right, who thinks in the wrong here. But if y'all new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in this video. Peace.